Hi, Anna Scheller here again with this last video in a series on how to say less to make more sales. Thank you for joining me if you're on the replay, and thank you for joining me if you are live. It's always exciting to be with you. I always have fun doing these videos, and I don't know, it's great to connect with people. So today we're going to talk about how to say less by planning ahead. We've been talking all week about having the right focus when it comes to your sales, focusing on the purpose of each stage. That will help you in your mind decide what's important to say right now and what's not. And consequently, it will help you to eliminate any kind of information that you're liable to give that you're not going to now because it's not aligned with your purpose in that stage of selling. Isn't that a great thing? I mean, just to know that you can trust yourself with that. But here's the other thing I want you to really seriously consider when it comes to sales and selling, and that is plan in advance what you want to say. Now, that sounds pretty mundane, but the truth of the matter is that when we don't plan what we're going to share with people, what happens is suddenly things start to come up and we want to share everything that comes up. And that's a problem because then we tend to give too much information. And when someone has too much information, they tend to not make a decision. They have to think about it. Or we say something that triggers another thought in them. Now, I work with people who struggle in this area. This was an area that I struggled in for a long time. And the way I was able to overcome a lot of my challenges, and I still to this day have a mentor who works with me on this and lets me know you're saying too much, you need to back off. What I want you to think about in this particular, for this particular video, is I want you to think about how your product or service is going to transform the person's life. Here's an example. There's a beautiful lady who does drug testing here in the state of Texas. And so I was going through her presentation with her, and she was getting to the close, and she was explaining a lot of stuff about what she was doing, but she wasn't really cutting to the chase. Now, perhaps someone who is more familiar with her industry might have understood that, but even if they did, they didn't need all that information to make a decision. All they needed to know was the 2 packages she was offering them and what that was going to do for their company. In the case of drug testing, they would get assurance of a more safe environment because they could randomly test their employees for drug use and, eliminate those people who were a hazard to the company. The other thing is, and most employers, especially in the US, have this concern, is losing unemployment claims. Well, they also have a track record of winning unemployment claims because of the way they do their testing. This is a valuable thing to companies and human resource departments. Whoops. So what I want to say here is decide in advance what is the essential information your client needs in order to make a decision. Run it past somebody who can help you boil it down to the essentials so that your client knows exactly what they're getting without too much information so they can make a decision. This is really a key thing. And if you've been following me on the stages of selling, you'll find this to be much, much easier. Of course, you'll want to like my Facebook page at facebook.com/Anna for your success. That's Anna with 2 N's for the number 4, your success. And also, let me know, direct message me, let me know if this is an area that you struggle in and you would like some help boiling down your message so that you can make more sales. Say less, sell more. My motto. Take care. It's been great talking to you. Have a wonderful weekend. And then next week, we're going to be talking about follow-up. I look forward to seeing you then. Take care. Bye-bye.